What's up? We changed the location. We got a budget for these videos now, so we got a nice set. You know, we got a little nice story time chair. If I sit back, my legs don't touch the floor. So this past weekend, we did a graduation party for my cousin and my niece who graduated from grade 8 and then university. It's my family on my mom's side. You guys don't know, my mom's side has like 1,000 brothers and sisters. That means that there's like 1,000,000 cousins. Actually, there's so many people at these things that I still don't know how I'm related to. I asked my mom, I was like, Mom, are we related to them again? And she's like, you know, like, you know, your uncle's brothers, the Lolo, and then sister. I was like, yo, you don't even know. She's like, somebody knows. I was like, true. This event was the same as always. We just got shit-faced, and it's like all we do really is we get there, you eat, and then you just drink, you play some games. One highlight was Greg. Greg is my cousin's boyfriend. He's the token white guy, huge white guy that my cousin is dating. I love Greg. He is hilarious. And after this, I loved him even more. I'm burping. Rice, yeah. Greg is like, I feel like he's like 7 feet tall. Well, at this party, obviously, because we're all like a solid 4'11". Greg was sitting there by himself, and I'm at another table, and Greg's on a couch like this. And the theme is glow in the dark, so there's like all these glow sticks. You know, it looks like a rave. It's super hype. But there's face paint. So whatever. I'm sitting there. I'm talking to my brother, and I'm like, yo, bro. And he's like, what? I'm like, look at Greg. So I see Greg is like sitting, you know, eye-lying behind my brother, and Greg is like this. You know, obviously, because like there's like it's a Filipino party. There's a lot of people, and he's like the big white guy doesn't really know what anyone's saying, and he's just like, music is loud, sitting there, and he has face paint all over. The only guy in the room that has face paint. So I was cracking up. I was like, bro, look at Greg, and we just started laughing. And then Greg got that, you know, that vibe when someone's looking at you. So he felt it, and then he looked at us like this. He was like. And I was like, yo, what happened to your face? He goes, yo, your cousin sucks at face paint. I was like, I could tell. It was just like, there was no design. It literally just looked like she went like this, and she was like, gave him one of those, you know those Lord of the Rings on the orcs? Would you do that one of those? So after that, I was like, Greg, we need to take a shot because you look like this. You look jacked. You know when you're at a party, you know, you start getting so drunk that you can stop yourself after a while. Like any normal person would be like, no. Even if you don't stop, you like have that thought like, no, I don't want to drink. Like, no, I'm good. Greg did not say no one time. Not one time. Greg did not say no to a shot. He did not say no to a beer. Like, if you just did this to Greg, like, he'd be like, hell yeah. So Greg just kept turning up. He was just turning up. I want to say if I was to give an award, he'd probably be the MVP of the whole night. So we usually play these games with this side of the family because there's like a lot of us, and we do musical chairs, and then we do this one where you have a partner and there's a newspaper. So whatever, it's like musical chairs, the music plays, and when it stops, you and your partner have to jump on the newspaper. If you're last, then you're out, and if you're touching the actual floor, not the newspaper, then you're out. And then the next round, you fold the newspaper up, the music starts. Then you stand on the newspaper, and then boom, that's what happens, right? You get down, whoever wins. So my cousin, who it's his grad party, is smashed. Then people are like, yo, you and Brandon have to play this game. Why? Because me and Brandon always play this game because no one else wants to play this goddamn game. I go over to Brandon, I'm like, and I'm already kind of drunk too. I'm like, yo, okay, I guess we have to do this because everyone's telling us to do this. And then he has the audacity to be like, okay, who's carrying who? I'm like, excuse me? He's not way bigger than me, but he's bigger than me. I was like, there is no way you're telling me that I'm gonna carry you. Nope, So then, you know, whatever, we're smashed. We're like, and the way we're talking to each other is like, you know when two drunk people talk to each other and they're like, he's like here, and then we're just like, what? It's like, no, you carry me. So we basically made it all the way to the end. So when you get down to the end, you know, you're standing basically on one foot, like the guy who's carrying, or the one who's carrying is standing on one foot, the other one's on the back. You know, there's different ways to do it. You can cradle them. So the whole time I'm jumping on his back, right? But towards the end, I can feel him shaking, like as he's carrying me. Cause like this is maybe like the 6th, 7th time, and they make us carry each other for like 15 seconds. By the end of it, his legs are shaking. I can feel it. So his legs are like, let's say this is him and he's carrying me like this. His legs were doing this. He's like, oh, oh. He was shaking so much that it looked like he was twerking. He was like doing one of these. He was shaking so much that it made it look like, cause I was like this, and it made it look like I was shimmying. You know, people actually thought like I was doing it on purpose. Like, yo, why are you doing that? It's gonna make it. I'm like, I can't. Cause he's shaking. We had a really great time. Other than that, that's the end. That's all the stories I got. I can't really remember. All right, yeah, that's it. I really got nothing else. So, thank you guys for tuning in. All right, peace.